This is Doug Coil, DJCoil Rugby with Dave Ward from the Harlequins. I'm going to ask Dave 3 questions. Dave is a hooker for the Harlequins. Dave has played for a number of premierships clubs, originally from Bath. With the law changes, ball's supposed to be put in straight. That has put the hooker back in a prominent position. How do you see the hooker being a leader of the pack?
Well, I mean, it's very pertinent now that the law changes have come in, especially with, like you say, the correct feed and the hookers beginning to strike the ball for the ball again. The hooker's always been the fulcrum of the scrum because you are essential to getting the ball back on your own side. You now have to go through the traditional striking protocol as well as being a scrummager, because you want 16 studs on the ground, 16 sort of legs, and the hooker's a big part of that. And the hooker has to lead that from the front, and he's the guy as well that's got his arms wrapped up, and he relies on everyone else around him, because when the scrum goes down, it's his head in the mud. And so for him to boss that and really take that to the front is crucial for rugby moving forward. And it's as simple as, not just as simple as getting your foot out there, you've got to practice with the scrum halves as well. Timing is very crucial in everything in rugby, and especially when it comes to scrummaging.
I've always found that touring helps bond a team, and you've had a great opportunity to tour with England to New Zealand. What is your favorite moment that you can recall on that tour?
I suppose my moment, there's 2 moments, one off the pitch and one on. And the one on was just playing, representing the midweek side against Canterbury Crusaders for England, wearing the white jersey. It's been a dream of mine for a long, long time. And to do that and run out with my teammates. But I suppose off the field, it's that team bonding that goes on the coaches to training, the social committees, and just being in a squad of 45 players who have all got one common interest: to represent their country and to play at the highest level possible. It's quite hard to pinpoint one moment. I mean, we had a few good nights out and stuff like that, and even sort of the meals where we were together. But being in that environment, and I suppose the coach trips for me were brilliant, where people had different responsibilities, different roles, and really brought into the whole family atmosphere, which a tour party is.
One last question. You have a unique position. You're a professional rugby player. You're also head coach of Guildford Rugby Club. How do you balance the 2 roles?
I think it's brilliant for me because I see it at both sides of the coin. I see what coaches are trying to do at Quins, and sort of, as a player, react to that. And I also see what players are trying to do at Guildford and have to react to that. Okay, Quins is my priority. I'm a professional rugby player. That's my job, and they're 100%. Quins will always come first in that regard. But when I go down to Guildford on a Tuesday and Thursday and manage to see some of the games on Saturday, I'm immensely proud of what the guys do, how much effort they put in. They're doing that for their spare time. It's not their job. They come out, they give it a huge amount of commitment and work. And all I try to do is instill a little bit of my rugby knowledge that I've acclaimed over the last 25 years, put it to those guys. And if they get something out of it, which I hope they do, was brilliant. And a lot of the stuff we do at Guildford is a variation on the Quinn stuff. So I'm lucky to have that, and the coaches that I've got, that I use a lot of their good stuff and take it down to Guildford with me. And I think the Guildford guys are pretty lucky in that respect, that they're getting some of the best coaching in the country, sort of via a proxy of me.
Thank you for speaking with me. Good luck in the season, and thanks for the Harlequins doing the tremendous outreach work in Philadelphia.
No worries, we've loved every minute. No worries. Cheers, Doug.
Cheers.